I got Minister very welcome to the House to discuss the publication of the review of the EPSN Act. The report is not only it's an overdue milestone, and it really is a wake-up call. In 21 years into that EPSN Act, we must be real now, Minister. Part of the legislation has never been implemented. The Ombudsman highlighted in 21 key provisions, especially those concerning the assessments of needs, were unactioned and placing intolerable pressure on children and families. Minister, as you well know and are well aware of, many children endure or during long waits for assessments and supports, relying on that interim system that is failing to meet the basic legal obligations. The findings in the report in the unmet needs from the Ombudsman details the delays well beyond the 3 months, demonstrating the legislative inertia that has happened and is causing serious consequences. This review responds directly to the systematic failings. It draws on extensive input from 28,000 responses, nearly 1,000 from children and young people, to agree 51 concrete recommendations. These aim squarely at the heart of the issues flagged. Uncommenced legal provisions, delayed assessments, weak accountability, and most crucially, children's rights being overlooked in practice. Particularly the striking call is the call for the unified legislative framework covering all school-aged children. We also urgent our statutory student support plans and strengthened assessment of needs timelines, exactly where the delays have been most damaging. The publication is not an end point, Minister, and you're well versed in this. It is our starting point. It is now we move forward with this review. We move forward for children and for their families. The government must produce a detailed implementation plan as soon as possible, with clear timelines, funding allocations, accountability mechanisms, and I do believe we do need to revisit Disability Act in 2005. It's a long time since then, and we need to look at it, how we can ensure the rights of the children, but also ensure the therapies work inside that. We must make sure that the legislative underpinnings that are secured for the children and their families works for the children, that we're not putting in legislation for the sake of it. We must be able to make sure that we pass legislation that it works for the children, works for their family, because without resources, without time, without accountability, we're not going to get the answers for the child or get the proper education. We need laws that work for the child, and not a system that is, I suppose, failed thousands of children. Minister, I know you know the issues. We work together very closely on the Disability Matters Committee. You live these now in your new role constantly. Children have the right to an education. They should have a right to an education that fulfils the needs of that child. We have to solve the issue of the SNA allocations in schools. There is a chaos in the application process. For children deserve better, families deserve better. The review, as I said, is not just enough. It must be a starting point to seriously and without haste enact the recommendations in it. And you know, the Minister, there has been an incredible amount of work, the amount of extra special ed classes in schools that you have created, and I know that's something that keeps you awake at night, making sure that every single child in this country has a proper and adequate classroom. I want to congratulate you on your work. I wish you the best in your endeavours ahead, and you have my support.